That's probably got to be the strangest check-in I've ever had in a hotel. I arrived a couple of hours early. I knew I was early. It started to rain, so I made my way to this hotel. I explained I was early, and they told me check-in is dead on 3 o'clock, from 3 o'clock onwards. I sat down at a coffee and I watched other people arrive, and then they were told exactly the same. Now, the problem I've got is I know they have to have rules and regulations and cleaning time and make sure all the rooms are available for everybody. But there was like 4 members of staff eventually behind the reception desk with check-in with me t-shirts on. And they were all standing there waiting for the clock to go to 3 o'clock before they book anybody in. Now, at 3 o'clock, by then there was probably 30 people in the foyer waiting to be booked in. And one girl just said check in, and next minute this person walked in. They'd only just walked through the door and went straight to the beginning of the queue. So there was no system in place for people that had been sitting around waiting to check in. Anyhow, I'm checked in now. I'm up on the 5th floor in room 522. I booked a double room B&B. So let's have a look around. First impression of the room, looks quite bright, looks very basic. There's a couple of points that I've noticed straight away that I would change in this room. I'll let you know about them in a second. So we have quite a good size wall mirror. Couple of power points there with USBs. A smallish desk. Couple more power points there. And a very small TV. The ensuite itself is split into 3. You do have this huge walk-in shower cubicle. We've got a sink and the toilet is separate. We'll do the toilet in a minute. So we've got this bowl sink, power point for your shaver, some hair, body and hand wash. Now, I've seen people complain about this on the internet. I've seen some reviews where people have said they don't like the idea of a glass door on the shower cubicle in the main bedroom. A couple of people have made a reference to the fact that you can see the people in the shower naked while you're in the room. So let me know in the comments down below. Now, I like the fact that the toilet is separate from the ensuite. I've always said this in all the hotel reviews I've done. When you've got a toilet separate, it's ideal if you're sharing the room with somebody else, that if you want to use the toilet, you're not bothering the person in the ensuite and vice versa. Right, the toilet itself looks nice and clean. Yes, that's clean. Now, I know you're all looking at the screen and you're all thinking, where's the wardrobe? Where's the chest of drawers? Where's the storage? Well, this room doesn't have any. All you've got is that small hanging space in the corner. A lot of these sorts of like budget hotels do have all this now. It's sort of like minimalistic, basic, hang up your stuff. Now, if you're a traveller and you're passing through, then that's fine. You're probably not even gonna, like me, I'm not even gonna empty my bag because I'm moving on again tomorrow. So these rooms are fine for me. But if you like to hang your stuff up and you like to put your stuff in the drawers, well, there's nothing in this room. Now that looks nice and clean. Smells like a bleach or it's been cleaned very, very recently. It does smell nice and fresh. Again, the hair, body and hand wash. But that's nice and clean. I'm going to jump in there in a second anyhow. Very large shower cubicle. Right, your pillows do have pillow protectors. Again, the sheets, you can see the crease marks. And it does have a mattress protector. A few bits on it. But it does have a mattress protector on. That seems okay. Plenty of towels, and these look like fluffy towels as well. These look quite nice. Yeah, they're fluffy. At the beginning of the video, I did say there was a couple of points that I would change in this room. And when I'm talking about a couple of points, I mean these couple of points. You do have your 2 power points there with your 2 USBs. Now, if you plug in anything USB in, it would just be dangling because there's nothing to put it on. And this area is slightly restricted because you're walking through. The desk is over there with another couple of power points which don't have USBs on. That's more than likely where you're going to work. If you've got your laptop and your other electrical items, you're more than likely going to work on that desk. You're not going to try and work there. So that front plate really should have been put on that back plate. Just my thoughts. What do you think? View from the window. Petrol station. Not a lot to look at. I like the double glaze though. I do like this. It does keep the sound out totally. So you've got that one window and then you do have the second one, which is restricted on opening as well, which I like about that as well. You can't really open it any further. I've just noticed that the room does have aircon as well, which is working. Yes, that's blowing out cold. The facilities at the hotel, well, like all Ibis hotels, there's not really a lot to show. There's a small bar area and a reception. Tables and chairs, which obviously double up for the breakfast area in the morning. There is a lounge area with a pool table. But the good thing about this hotel is down in the communal area by the reception are tea and coffee making facilities, which are free to the residents, because I've just helped myself and she said it was totally free. So obviously you can go and help yourself to a tea and coffee whenever you want, free of charge. Now, as I said, not a lot to show, but let's go down and have a look. Good morning, it's time to go down for breakfast. There was a sign by the lift yesterday that said continental breakfast served between 6:30 and 10 a.m. Now, so I gather if it's continental, it's probably just going to be a croissant, some jams, cheese and hams probably. I'm not expecting a full English. One way of finding out, let's go down. Bath and breakfast, and I was correct, it was continental breakfast. So they had the usual, the hams, cheeses, jams, croissants, muffins, some fruit juices, teas and coffees. It was enough to eat, a bit of a change from an English breakfast, because I'm getting sort of sick of eating them now. Right, what do I think of the 2-star ETAP budget hotel here in Belfast? It is part of the Ibis group, it is their budget hotel, and it is basic, it's a no frills. It reminds me of a backpacker hotel. The room itself does what it says on the tin again, the bed, a really good night's sleep, the shower, a nice big huge, one of them big huge plastic cubicles, and plenty of hot water. So there's everything you need in the room. The Wi-Fi straight on, no registration or nothing, just click on and you're onto it. TV, obviously UK channels, and accessibility, it's on the flat. You come in on the flat into reception and then there's lifts to take you up to various floors. Communal area doubles up as the lounge and the bar and the reception, everything, it's all in the one. Location, well, it depends on which part of the city you are visiting. I came from the high street last night, took me about 15 minutes, and then yesterday afternoon I walked up to the cathedral and that took about 20 minutes, but they're both in different directions. But it's the price. It is classed as a budget hotel, so for one night, bed and breakfast, this is in a double room for single occupancy, costs £99 and 76 pence, so just on £100 for one night stay. This is a budget hotel. Now, again, single occupancy being penalised again. For 2 people staying in this room was only £15 more, 115 quid. Now, when you divide that between 2 people, you're talking £57.50. That's not bad. But for one person, £100 for a budget hotel. Now, as you go closer towards the city, or towards the city centre, then the prices start going up and they can go up into the hundreds. So tell me what you think of this hotel. Oh, staff-wise, not really much contact. They all seem to be doing stuff behind the desk. Quite a lot gathered around the desk. I don't know if there's training going on or there's a new system being put in, but you can see the customers standing around waiting to be seen because they're all gathered around computers. I don't know what they're doing. And it was like that yesterday afternoon when we were checking in. They seem to be busy on these laptops, all of them. So people are standing around. That's the only downfall for this hotel so far. So tell me, what do you think of the ETAP 2-star budget hotel? Have you stayed here before? Have you stayed in Belfast? What do you think of the hotel itself? What do you think of the staff? What did you think of the continental breakfast? All questions I'm asking you, put the comments down below. Would you stay here? Would you like to stay here? Do you like Belfast? What do you think of that price? All questions again, put the comments down below. I'm moving on to another hotel somewhere else in the world. If you want to know where that is, you'll have to wait for the video. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and of course hit that notification bell. And I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.